just trying to beat all these events. God. That fucker is always right behind me. I hate the ice stages the most. They're ridiculous. They require just a completely different type of finesse. And I hate the normal events because they're just 3 laps around these courses and it just takes fucking forever. Ugh. I think I spun out here last time. Okay, I'm safe sitting. Frozen tarmac, always a great surface to be on. Ugh. We're almost there. And then when you finish this, you get to do the same course again, except in reverse. Because that's a great way to just pad out the length, I guess. Whoever put this track in the game can go to hell. Okay. Holy shit. 7.5 minutes. Can't wait to do it again. Just in a different direction. I bet they're gonna throw in like a 1995 Celica or some shit. Just to troll me. Back out so I can autosave. I did unlock that actual Lancer Evo rally car, but I don't feel like switching to it just to retune it. Because the current one that I'm driving is just like a regular Lancer Evo that I've tuned in a very specific manner to be rally compliant, I guess. Oh, it's the same car. Okay. Nope. Let me just do that. Yeah. You basically want to hug the inside as much as possible, because that's the path that the AI takes, and it's really the optimal path for you to not just waste this bunch of time sliding around corners without actually going anywhere. But this guy is a scumbag, so you gotta be super careful, because he will come up behind you and just overtake you in a heartbeat. All it takes is one slip up and you're basically done. You're never gonna catch him, because every time you do catch him, you're gonna hit him and you're gonna get penalized with a speed penalty, and he's just gonna leave you. Shit. Yeah, like this shit here, where he just pulls up behind you and has like perfect traction through the snow somehow. God, trash game. Go fuck yourself. Alright. God, this track is trash. Fucking hate it. I hate that bullshit AI too, who just can take any car and sling it around these corners at the speed of light with like perfect traction. Lose no speed with the drifting every time. Like they're driving on gravel instead of snow. I don't care. Technically it's cheating, but I just don't feel like redoing all of this. 7.5 minutes for one event is... It's different if you're on tarmac and you don't gotta worry about too much, because it's just relying on like your natural stuff that's more natural. I'm just not like a big rally guy, but I like rally stuff more and more. But this is you know, fresh water for me mostly, and I'm enjoying it mostly, but not the snow shit. Even though I like snow, as a general concept, but this game is really stressful. Ironically enough, it was a lot easier in 5, but 5 didn't even have any real, like, actual rally events. It was just all stuff you had to do manually. It had a few rally events, but it wasn't really a lot of them, and they weren't tied to the main A-Spec mode, which is weird, but that's GT for you. Final lap. And can you believe that on hard mode, ostensibly you fight against better cars, but instead of it being 3 laps, it's 5. So it just takes like forever to do one of them. It's like, what were they thinking? Like, yeah, we don't really have a lot of content for this rally stuff, so we're just gonna make you do every track like 6 times a piece minimum, because we split it into 3 different difficulty levels, and then we just kept increasing the amount of laps you need to do every time. Brilliant. I've gotten a lot better though, just in the past couple days alone. Okay. Alright, we're close to the end of this one, finally. Shit. Holy shit, finally. Finally done. Wow, I did this one a lot faster than the original direction. I took like 15 seconds off my last lap time, or event time, I guess. What's next? I think it's Tahiti? Which is actually a fun one, but I don't know. Guess we're gonna find out. What card do we get for this? For beating this? Oh. Okay. Not bad. Earlier they gave me like a concept of this car, and now I have the real final thing, I guess. Neat. Okay. What have we got next? Rally George Paris. I don't remember what that track is. I think I do. I think it's like super tight. It might be tarmac. In which case it won't be too bad, but still be pretty annoying. Alright, yeah, I think this is tarmac. 3 laps. Oh, so yeah, it's a 9-time race. This one's kind of tricky, especially because the frame rate dropping. So I think I'm gonna switch to my second setup for this. My second setup is suited for actual tarmac driving, so it's completely different. Let's see, brake balance. It's the same. Make sure no aids are on, and down. Okay, yeah, that looks about all right. Next out, downforce. And let me look at where I have this set up. Alright, I don't want this to be... Gonna make this behave more like a front engine rear wheel drive car instead of a actual 4-wheel drive, to help get around those corners, because we don't really need the traction, because like the extra traction from like all-wheel drive. Oh look, it's the same car except mine's stronger. Alright. He's gonna be driving like a psychopath. I already know it. It's gonna make me drive like a psychopath to compensate. 3 laps. Yeah, this one can be tricky because of all the frame drops. Let me switch to renderer just to refresh it. Okay, 666. That's a great omen. Wait, why didn't it come back? Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Gotta get used to driving on regular roads again. Yeah, since it's a nighttime race, the frame rate is really sporadic, and it's like really hard to drive. So that's great. Gotta love this emulator. But it should be able to win. Jesus, slow down. I don't know what's up with the nighttime tracks. I don't know why they're always slower. Finally get the race on tarmac again, and it's like a nightmare. Be a lot smoother if it didn't have to worry about the frame drops. I keep going down the 1 to the first gear in accident, because I keep thinking I'm in 4th gear when I'm speeding, but I'm not. God, this course is ridiculous. Yeah, it turns a lot better. With the custom suspension and all that I have set up. Ooh. Alright. Frame rate's a bit smoother, suddenly. Not gonna complain about it. Okay, there we go. It seems to be this section the most that does it. I don't know why. It wouldn't be so bad if I could overclock my CPU, but I can't because I didn't get a variant that was overclockable. But hey, I was on a tight budget when I bought this, so GG. Not a bad track. I like the actual track, but yeah, I don't like the slowdown. Lap 3, yay! Wow, I'm like light years ahead of them. Yeah, they can't do anything to me on the tarmac. The only time they pose a modicum of a threat is when it's on those like super tight, like Italian tracks. But even then, but when it's like the gravel, it's like I gotta actually, you know, put in a lot of effort usually. But the snow stuff is just a complete nightmare. hope the next one's Tahiti, because that's a really fun map. So much slowdown. There we go. 4 minutes, it felt way longer. Now we get to do the exact same thing, just in reverse, because that's what this stuff is. That's what these events are. Okay, no, I do not want to retry at all. I think after I finish the rest of the normal rally stuff, I'll actually go back and use regular track events, because rallying's gonna have to take a break for a while. Still need to beat that driving mission with the 3-lap magic, because it's ridiculous. Alright, let me make a quick little save, and let's do it. Car's got so much power, the AI driver just rammed it into the wall because they weren't expecting it. Ugh. He thinks he's about to make a getaway here. Nope. I came prepared. This course actually reminds me of Project Gotham Racing. I guess it's because of the nighttime and the general setting, but yeah, that was a really cool game. I wonder if that works properly in Xbox Simulator. I'd like to give that game a whirl. I haven't played it legitimately since, like, oh man, maybe it was 2002 last time I played. 2002, 2003. But I remember the game being really cool. Yep. We're getting there. Oh god, no. It's hard to modulate the throttle properly with the right analog stick. It's really unfortunate that there's no setting to fine-tune it. It's just, well, you just got to deal with whatever polyphony gave you. And what they gave you is a really, really unreliable, super sensitive actuation point in general. Oh god, slow down. I think we're almost done, finally. Yeah, we're getting there. Okay. Ugh, finally. Why did they give me 1 point? I guess it's because my horsepower is like drastically higher than the other guys. They've got a weird system for that A-spec thing. Anyway, yeah, done with that. Let's see what car we get, shall we? Renault 5, Maxi Turbo Rally Car 85. Okay, sure. You get things, you get cars that are pretty good for rallying when you beat the rally events. Who would have thought? Okay, what's next? Let me let it auto-save real quick. Okay. What do we got? Alright, the next one is the Swiss Alps, which I don't remember. And then there's Tour of Tahiti and Tsukuba Wet Race and Cathedral and Yosemite. And you know what? I'm going to do the Wet Race. I think it's just a single event. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do... I don't know. Probably one more of these rally events and then go do some regular stuff. Mercedes SL 600. Okay. I didn't alter my setup at all for driving on the wet. It's better for you to soften up basically every aspect of your suspension, but I didn't do it, and I don't really need to. Oh god, I'm in much higher. I was in a higher gear than I thought I was in. Doesn't matter. We're gonna win. I used to hate this track. Now I kind of dig it. Main reason why I used to hate it was because of like how overused it was in GT5. Like it really seems like half the events in that game were on this track. And then there's like 3 different endurance races that take place on this track, and I did actually like 2 of them. So I've done a lot more laps around this track than I'd like to care to admit, but I think in the endurance run I did like over 200 laps. And it was kind of fun because I played with the cockpit view, which made it a lot more immersive. And like trying to like manage your tire wear and fuel and all that stuff, that was actually fun. It's like the only thing that made it bearable. That was a late break. I could probably X out of the corners a lot faster than I do, but I'm just being conservative. Even though I don't really need to be. I'm trying to make myself look like I'm slightly talented, I guess. Ooh. What just happened there? It's a shame they didn't have like actual rain, but Honestly, how could you possibly expect that for a PS2 game? For them to like have these graphics look as good as they do and have like good looking rain? Yeah. Even in GT5 when they added rain, it was like the frame rate would just tank anytime you had the rain and at least like 8 cars on the screen, let alone 16. But you know, still looked pretty good. And with that, we have finished this super easy race. Alright, what card are we gonna get? What did we get? What did we get? I'm gonna turn the game volume up a bit. It's probably super quiet. Oh, okay. A touring car. Not bad. Never gonna drive it, but whatever. I think the livery is disgusting. It just looks terrible. Anyway, let's let it save. Oh, I unlocked a track that I'm never gonna drive on in my spare time. Cool. Okay. Tahiti, Swiss Alps. Looks like another snow track, maybe? I don't even know. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more normal. And then there's all the hard stuff. What's the... I wonder what the hard version of this is. I'm gonna try it right now. 5 laps. Let's do it right now. I want to see what car they're gonna put me up against. Sauber Mercedes. Whoa. 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 Okay. A Sauber Mercedes C9 race car. That's what they're gonna put me up against? Alright. I might be able to beat it. But, I mean, because of all the wetness, but I didn't expect that leap. I didn't think it was gonna go from like sports luxury road car to, oh yeah, now it's Group C. Fuck. I have to increase my pace so much, and I'm still not keeping up with him. Oh, he's definitely gonna lose me on this straight. See, the funny thing was, if I was able to, like... Damn. Yeah, no way I'm gonna get that. Oh. Like, if I could get in front of him, he would actually spin out because their race pace increases if you can overtake them. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna catch up. Okay. So we're not gonna do the hard stuff because, at least not at Tsukuba, because apparently that's just like... Alright, I want to see what... I'm going to try one more of the tarmacs because... Yeah. Just want to see what car they're going to put me up against. Didn't expect Group C at all, but, you know. Alright, so this was the one that was, like, really easy for, like, all the others, but... What are they gonna have me race up against in this one? An F1 car? I mean, may as well. Gonna make me go all the way Okay, rally car. It's not even. I'll do these right now. My car is still faster than that car. Oh, come on. What? What are you talking about? I've got to wait. Ooh. Get out of my way. He's faster, I'll give him that, like, in terms of, like, the pace that he's driving at compared to the easy and normal, but the only reason he's ahead of me is because I can't get, like, a clear, okay. Get out of here. Alright, this is actually somewhat... This is, yeah. Okay, now I actually have to drive, like... Yeah. Pretty, Alright, yeah. He's not gonna get me now. That was neat, having to fight so in such a tight quarters, but... Now that I've overtaken him, yeah. He's not a threat. Oh, he's actually coming up on me pretty quick. Ooh, super tight. The speed. I love that sound effect and that plays in these games when you just go get like super high speeds. The wind sounds really good, really cool. You know that Mercedes, I could probably beat that Mercedes if I went and got the Cadillac CN that I won from like a really early event. Because it's got like 700 horsepower. I could probably just tune it a bit and it would actually keep pace with that Sauber for that Tsukuba race. Not gonna try it immediately, but it's food for thought. Imagine driving that fast in real life through an environment like this. Shit. Yeah, I should have stayed in second gear to prevent wheel spin, but it's not that big of a deal. Not on this track. Ooh. Yeah. Gotta be careful on those jumps. Oh, surprised I didn't get a penalty for that. be a really cool... Ooh. That's why you brake before you turn. Ideally, anyway. Anyway, it'd be really cool to play a map like this in like online against people. I wonder if this track is in Gran Turismo PSP, because you can play that online emulators, but I don't think it's in the PSP game. I haven't seen it. Which is a shame, because this track is actually really fucking good. And we're on our way to lap 5, because, I mean lap 4, because this needs to be 5 laps for some reason. Oh shit. Wow, none of those were penalties? That's crazy. I need to go Google it and see how to like prevent this text bug from popping up, where it's like it just says 1 second penalty because it's stuck there because it popped up earlier, like 5 years ago. Could have ended badly. Let's go. Yeah, I actually anticipated that jump that time. Ooh. That was crazy. Damn, I tried to beat my best lap time, but kind of shut the bed on that one. The last lap right there. Almost 10 minutes, wow. What car are we gonna get? 20K, not bad. Oh, there's another one. I forgot. Yeah. Do the same thing, except do it in reverse. I actually forgot that they make you do this shit twice. Okay, I'm gonna do that one. That's gonna be the last rally thing I do for now. I still need to do the tuned car racing Grand Prix thing, but that's like one of the hardest events in a game for some reason. Like, you really gotta get a good car and tune it as high as it'll go. Apparently, every other race besides the first one is pretty doable, but okay, that was bad. Yeah, give me the penalty for him existing around me. Great. God, this penalty system is bullshit, man. He bumped into me. Apparently the penalty system in GT Sport is like trash too, which is hilarious because it's like another thing that they have never gotten right. Alright, this guy's putting up a much bigger fight than the other car did. Whoa. Come on. I don't really have a good opportunity, a good opening yet. Alright, this is my chance. Almost the whole damn lap I was trailing him. Oh. Great. Great. I do like the way that car looks, though. God, you asshole. Wow, he's actually putting up a fight, and it's starting to get on my nerves. There we go. Yeah, he's right there, just waiting for me to fuck up. God, why is he so, like, good all of a sudden? Like what? Like the red paint just gives him more willpower or something? I don't get it. He's all over me. But I mean, I guess it's less boring and like it's more interesting to actually have to put in effort to win. Alright, I'm not going to brake like 3 years late like last time. And then hit the wall and get penalized. Ooh, okay. Scratch that, but at least I didn't get penalized. Learn those braking zones. Brake. Wow, he's actually catching up to me again. Alright, lap 4. Yeah, the braking zone for this series of corners can be really tricky on this part of the track layout. Reverse. Okay. Yeah, watch out for that bump. And then we go flat out. Last lap, finally. There we go. Finally got used to that corner. Finally got through that section a bit faster, so I might be able to get 157 on this lap if I don't like royally screw up somewhere. Just because I said that, I probably will. Yep. I didn't lose too much speed, but There we go. Alright, see what time we get. Nah, 158. Oh well. That's for you go 6. Yeah, not a bad car. How long did that take? 10 minutes? I don't know if I skipped it or not. Yeah, 10 minutes, 12 seconds. 5 goddamn laps. Okay, let's see what car we get. Huh, that's kind of a weird reward for a hard event, but whatever. Alright, I'm gonna try Sakuva one more time. Because I wonder if it's like... I wonder if that was just like a one-off kind of... Like, oh, this is someone you could face, or if it's just gonna be like that same insanity every time. So let's see if I get matched up against a Group C car again. If I do, I'm just gonna back out immediately. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just a Sauber Mercedes C9 every time. So, yeah, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna beat that. I'm not gonna beat a Group C car in my little tricked out Lancer Evo. Okay, let's go do some regular events, I guess, because I've been doing rallying non-stop for quite a while. Alright, so we got these Japanese events here. Japan Championship. Standard of sports tires required, Japanese cars only. I don't know if I have sports tires. I think I got some sports. Let me see. I'm gonna have to go and check. You know what? I think I'm gonna drive my NSX. Where's that at? My Type R. Yeah, I love this thing. This thing is a beast. I also love the intense slowdown of the emulator. I guess because of the reflections or something, but... Okay. Let's go look at... I think I changed oil in this thing a long time ago. I'm not really sure, but... Okay, where's the tuner? I just need to make sure. Alright, sports medium. Alright, that's kind of the best that we can get. I don't know how long the events are going to be, so I'm not really going to go for soft tires. But yeah, oh, it's cool how each manufacturer has their own like unique models and whatnot, cars that you can get. I don't think there's any special NSXs done by anyone. Anyway, this car, I do have it set up already, so... Wait, no, it's not the right place. Okay. Alright, I don't know what what my competition's gonna be like, but... Alright, so it's Fuji Speedway. Ooh. Sakuva, Tokyo R246. Alright. Alright, they say sports cars, so I'm thinking I'm in good company here. Let's slow down. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this car is probably gonna destroy everybody. So, let me just refresh the visuals here. Okay. Also, let me just make sure that my setup is set up properly. Okay, we got the tires. I might have to make the suspension a bit more stiff or something, but... Alright, no downforce tuning because I don't have like a custom wing on there. Alright, suspension... I've got the ride height lowered somewhat, but not... Oh, okay, yeah, it's ride height. Springs... I should probably stiffen them just a bit. I'm gonna, because yeah, we're gonna put them at 12. Because when you lower the ride height, you want the springs to be stiffer. Everything else, all right. I'm gonna lower these a bit because we're not on. Yeah. Okay. And this is Fuji Speedway, so you don't really got to worry about bumps and all that needing to be absorbed by the dampers. Okay, I don't know why that launch was so bad, but whoa. 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 My, okay, my brakes are... Let's see if I can make a comeback here. Okay, my brakes are locking up, so that's not how that's supposed to be. I guess maybe I tightened the suspension a bit too much. But yeah, my brakes were locking up there, so I don't know if I changed the brake balance and all that. You're currently the Racing in Japan Championship. No, that needs to be abandoned because... Yeah, I would like to withdraw. Yeah. Alright, I need to actually go and... what's a good way to... Yeah, we're just gonna go to that track and test out everything because... I'm not really sure what I changed that made it my brakes start locking up, but I guess I maybe over-tightened the suspension? Let me double check. Because I raced this very same vehicle not too long ago, and it was just destroying the competition. Okay, we got our brakes. Oh, you know what? It's because I switched down to these tires, these sports tires, and my setup was centered around the racing tires, so my whole setup is out of whack. All right. Yeah, that's not the problem with the brakes. Okay. Yeah, I think the spring rate might be a bit too over tight, so I'm going to lower that a bit, and alright, the anti-roll bars, I'm gonna lower down to 10. It's harder to follow in this game too because alright, yeah, I don't have a custom LSD either, so make sure there's no weird weight nonsense going on. Alright, let's try. Let's try to drive this thing and see how it handles. I don't know what the hell happened. Besides the tires. Oh yeah, I need to change my, oh god. Okay, that was driver error. I need to change the, Okay, this thing is like impossible to drive now. Hang on. I need to change the transmission too, which I keep forgetting about. The gears are too close. Alright, this is gonna be a great way to see my braking. Alright, that was like a bad braking anyway, no matter what, but... So I definitely need to change the, Alright, yeah, I'm understeering a lot, actually. I think I need to remove my the rear toe angle a bit and change my roll bar setup. I actually understeered a lot right there. And I actually had modified my roll bars to give me understeer deliberately earlier. The last time I drove this with my racing tire setup. But yeah, the way that I had this thing set up, it was just like a dream machine. It handled just flawlessly, including the brakes, and now the brakes are like non-existent. So, okay. Definitely got to change those roll bars. Let's get back there. Alright, toe angle. I don't really need like extra stability on that front. I'm gonna lower that. Raise that a bit. Alright, you know what? I think with the dampers yeah, I'm not really getting a lot of bounce or anything, but I think you when you lower the ride height, you have to actually tighten up the springs to compensate. But yeah, okay. What else? I don't know what's going on with the brakes actually. Oh yeah, let me. What's the transmission at? The fuck is it? I don't have a custom transmission yet. Alright, is this actually the same car that I drove? Why don't I have my custom transmission? I could have swore I had that. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go exit out and buy that. This is the same NSX that I drove, right? I don't know what's going on. I'm just having a breakdown. Alright, yeah, the Type R, this is the very same one I drove. And the setup was amazing, and it handled super great. And now it's like, I think I only have one other NSX anyway, and it's just like a concept model. Where is it? This car's pretty cool. Where the hell is it? Yeah, this NSX R concept. Yeah, so I'm in the right car. Okay, let's go buy those parts that I just randomly don't have all of a sudden. Okay. Alright. I can customize my transmission. I'm not really gonna mess with the LSD. Alright, we get the weight reductions. Got the brakes. Alright. Let us go back to that same track and try to get this thing working. I would have been like annihilating that tournament by now, but I don't know what the hell happened. But it was just like, nope, you're not allowed to do that anymore. Okay. It's kind of long gears here, which I'm gonna want for this track anyway. You got so many straights and everything. Brakes. Alright. Front and rear wheels. Front are stronger, the car will tend to understeer. I'm gonna raise the braking power on this thing. See how that handles. I'm not sure why it's not braking as fluidly as it was, but I guess the tires really do make a massive difference in how the car handles when you set it up. Because I never set it up for racing softs. I was doing other events. Yeah, I've got some understeer going on there at higher speeds. Maybe I should go put an actual wing on this thing, now that I think about it. Because this thing is above spec. This thing is drivable, I would say now, but I should probably go get a wing. Yeah, it's drivable. I just gotta actually put some finesse on it a bit. There's some understeer going on, but yeah, the brakes are just like, they're weak. I guess it's the tires. Alright, so I'm gonna have to just alter my driving style, I guess, to compensate for the most part. But yeah, I'm gonna put a wing on this thing. I'm gonna get an aero kit. And then I'm gonna compensate for that understeer, I guess, by modifying the downforce. And then when it comes to the braking, I guess I could change the braking with the LSD, but I'm a bit rusty when it comes to tuning the LSD, so I'm not really gonna go buy that and do it. So this will do. I don't know why it drops. Yeah, it's definitely the reflections in the simulator. Change the oil just in case. Slow motion oil change. Great sound design. Yep. Okay. Oh, it's so slow. It's literally half speed. Just because of the reflections. Okay. Let me do my thing. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's, I'm not gonna go test it out. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna have to, like, drive like I have a semblance of sanity, I guess. But the braking is definitely gonna... Which is that? Yeah. This is definitely gonna take some adapting on the fly. These stupid tires. But yeah, I can't get over it, man. Like, the setup that I had for this thing with the racing tires that you get, the racing mediums, it was perfect. I mean, this thing handled so impossibly well. And now it's just like, oh, well, the braking just doesn't work. Basically, enjoy, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna max it out. Why would we not have downforce? Okay, I think actually, let's see. Should I give myself a bit more understeer for stability? I don't know. I'm gonna lower this down a few notches. We'll see how that handles. Anyway, I could add some ballast, but maybe on the rear, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna try to get fancy. Okay. Let us hope that we can get some success with this. Oh, there's another NSX on the grid now. Ugh. Okay. Everyone's just shunting everyone. Ooh. Still not great. Oh. No! Probably could have stood to put more rear toe again for that high speeds ability, but this will do. Just gonna have to cope. Alright, can I not fuck up this upcoming turn? Who knows? 5 laps. Alright, that was kind of good. Kind of decent. Yeah, I just gotta alter my braking zones and, yeah, not drive like a spaz like I do with my regular setup. You know, if I was smart, I would have actually, duplicated the setup, so then whenever I change my tires, I don't have to, later, I don't have to, like, manually change everything again. But, you know, I'm dumb, so I didn't do that. I do like this track, though. Can't go wrong with Mount Fuji. But you can't go wrong when you drastically brake super late and lose a lot of time because you fuck up the corner. Alright, yeah, the aero kit definitely helps. Especially when it comes to the cornering at these speeds that I'm going at. Kind of okay. Still not great, but... Yeah, that was my main problem. My driving style, I didn't change it to accommodate these tires earlier, so I was still trying to drive this thing as if it were handling the exact same way it was with my regular racing tires. Something you can't do in this game. In Gran Turismo 5, which is what I'm more used to, you could get away with that more, but this game seems to be a bit more brutal in that regard. Man, this championship's gonna take forever. Oh. Super late braking. I'm gonna try not to cut the track. I'm gonna try to race clean. Lap 4. try to mitigate tire wear with the weird cornering that I was doing there. Alright, I'm getting the break-it zones down a bit more. There we go. Getting smoother. Who would have thought? I'm having like these next couple courses are gonna be ridiculous. Tsukuba might give me some problems because I am having issues cornering with the setup, even after I kind of tuned it a bit more. Because you got a lot of tight corners and you need to get around them as efficiently as possible. And this thing is a bit slidey. It's like it's sliding and it's understeering at certain points. And I could tune to get rid of it, but I'm not really confident in my ability to tinker with the LSD efficiently enough to do what I want it to do. So I'm just going to try to use the car as is, outside of modifying the transmission a bit, depending on the track. But yeah, Tsukuba might be a bit problematic, but maybe not because it's 10 laps. And Tokyo Route R264, or whatever the hell it's called. I broke way too late again. Jeez, that was terrible. At least the tire wear is not bad. Alright, we got the first of, I think, 5 races down. Jesus. Eight minutes. Okay. Okay. Next race. What track are we going to? Tsukuba. 10 laps. Alright, I'm just gonna cheat and make a save state. This is gonna be a bit hectic, I think. Ugh. I tried to overtake him a bit better than that, but I lost all my grip already. Please get out of my way. They always brake check you. Seeing how these guys are driving, it looks like they suffer from the same kind of weird floatiness of the overall grip as I do. So it's definitely the sports tires that make a massive difference on the general handling of the vehicle. He's right next to me. Alright, I got this in the bag, I think. Cornering takes so much more effort with these tires, it's ridiculous. Go. Alright, getting, I don't know why, but I always get like way more severe tire wear in this track than other courses. Like it's already getting in the green, and that's probably going to be a bit problematic later, because if you let your tires get to the orange, especially with tires like these, yeah, that's a disaster. You're going to be spinning out around every corner. So I'm trying to be a bit less, bit less of a spaz when it comes down to the tires, my driving style here. We're in the light green, I think, about halfway through, so we should be good. I don't want to have to pit. Alright, it's pretty uniform. Ooh. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Just had no grip, went straight into the grass. Alright, tire wear is pretty good. Not going to be as much of an issue as I thought it would be. more laps. Doing pretty good on tire wear. Man, I really don't. I'm just still not used to driving with these sports tires, man. Not with this car. Not at almost 500 horsepower. I mean, sure, I could have unequipped some of the upgrades that I put on there, but nah, you know, it's awkward. That was sloppy. Laps. In actuality, I guess. Oh shit. Close overlapping someone. Yep. Yeah, try not to like hit the throttle to the floor, but it's really hard with the dual shock. This game's implementation of pressure sensitive buttons wasn't great. Damn, look at them. Try not to drive dirty, but if he didn't body block me the way he did, I probably could have gotten 2 overtakes, but oh well. Races down. Fuck. Check something real quick. Oh, that's not real. Okay. Okay. Oh shit! I almost exited it. Well, that wouldn't have been like the end of the line or anything. All right. Oh, it's Tokyo R246 reverse, which I have not driven in this game ever. I don't think. So that's gonna be a bit weird, but all right. I should be able to do it. Let's see. I think I said I wanted to do. Okay, I'm gonna like make the gears a bit longer to help with the wheel spin that we get, and whatnot. Make this a bit more drivable. And I think I'm gonna add some more rear toe because getting out of the corners can be a bit ridiculous, and even driving in a straight line, the stability's not super great. But the car's a bit twitchy. But NSXs tend to kind of be like that sometimes. I don't think I've ever driven this course in reverse. Like, not even in GT5. So this is going to be quite the experience. Jesus. Alright, that toe makes like a massive difference in the handling of the vehicle. Yeah, it gives more stability, which, you know, it's basically more understeer, but... Alright, I'm gonna have to get used to this, because I have not done this course in reverse, and I'm just not used to it at all. Okay. I'm adapting. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Okay. That was close. Oh shit. I didn't even see that edge. Good thing this game doesn't have card deformation. Ooh. Kind of a close scrape there. Let me try not to hit that thing on the left again this time. Okay. Well, that was kind of smooth. Surprised myself there. Alright, getting the hang of this car all over again. Oh shit, no. I did not mean to shift in the 5th gear there. Oh yeah, what's up, Dogan? Yeah, I actually responded to that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna dick around on that later. Not on stream, but not until I get used to it. Generated music. based Ken Kutaragi. I never knew that. I never knew that he designed the SNES sound chip. But yeah, I didn't know that he was like a fucking crackpot, like brilliant electrical engineer in general. Like, even when he was, like, hella young, some of the things that he did were just, like, insane. He was just born to do that, I guess. Starting to take these corners a lot better now that I'm a bit more familiar with this track. Oh. Oh shit. Oh. Alright, that was a disaster. Yeah, the PS2 and the PS3 designs are just bizarre world. Yeah, like a lot of the ideas that he had where he was just like straight up ahead of his time, honestly. Like before the PS3 was even out, he was talking about, like he was basically talking about cloud computing like over a decade before cloud was even a reality. Like even back then, like it was like it still hadn't really been like realized in any significant way, like even after the PS3 came out. But like he had planned on like basically allowing the PS3 to have like the cell be like the backbone of this kind of like cloud thing where a PS3 could connect over, I guess, a network with like other appliances that weren't even video game consoles to like help do calculations for games that you're playing or do calculations for folding at home and stuff like that. So I guess it would have been like, oh, you know, you got like a cell in your fucking TV and you got one in your toaster or something, and you connect it all to the same network and get like extra computing power, but it never really panned out. Yeah. The original PS3 model was like the one that they showcased in I think 2005 was like kind of bizarre. I think it had like 2 Ethernet ports in the back. It had extra USB slots in the back. It had 2 HDMI ports because they actually kind of planned on having like some type of weird like dual monitor setup or something that you could do. But I don't even know what was up with all that. But I know Gran Turismo 5 and I think 6 had dual monitor support, which is like I don't know why multi-monitor support. This track is gonna be alright. I should be able to do decently on here. Yeah. It is kind of neat that the PS3 originally shipped with Linux support built straight in. Alright, this is gonna be a battle. A lot of straights here. Four laps. Yeah, 4 laps seems about right for this long ass track. This game has pretty good positional audio. Like you can basically tell exactly where the other vehicles are just by listening. It's just still the first lap. Yeah, I was actually looking at prices earlier, and I don't blame you. Like the 8-core being like $400+ is a bit silly. Like, I know that they're going to chase after the highest margins they possibly can because it makes sense because they're a business and they know people are going to pay that, but yeah, those prices are, oh god. That's what I get for not paying close attention, I guess, but yeah, it's not like the 3000 series is bad or anything by any means. Damn, I'm really fucking up these brake zones. Right, yeah, that's true. I forgot that they skipped to the higher core count core complexes. Yeah, I guess when it comes to the octa-cores, the yields are probably not super high this early, but I don't know. Because I know that they said, I think Mark Papermaster said that I think he said that the 5000 series Zen 3, they're on like a slightly different variant of the 7nm process. It's tweaked a bit, so I don't know what the yields are like on that, but I could see that driving the price up a bit. I fucking hate that corner because the sun always blinds you. Yeah, I have no idea. I think yeah, it's still pretty disappointing that the price gaps are just so fucking bizarre. 2 more cores over $100 more. It's like, what? I wonder how well Zen 2 does in this game. I wonder if it can like mitigate the slowdowns that happen anytime reflections pop up. Because it seems like the most intensive parts, besides the nighttime races, are the when you're in the menus, like in the GT Auto or whatever, or even just in the garage. Anytime the reflections get rendered, it's just like it slows down massively. When is Rocket League supposed to come out? Oh, so not too far away. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Like, honestly, if, for me, like, if Intel has a really competitive product and they have, like, good prices too, I don't know. Like, I've been hearing things about, like, the thermals not being super great or, like, the power consumption, but, if they have, like, a compelling product, like, if they offer, like, 8 cores for, like, a better price, I might go Intel. Go Intel again. Intel and Nvidia again, because the ray tracing performance on RDNA 2 is not great at all. But I mean, I guess that was to be expected, because that was definitely like a kind of like a last minute thing that they really did, like not last minute like in months, but like because RDNA 2 was definitely still like in some sort of design stage when the first ray tracing NVIDIA cards came out. I just went out the chat because I was reading the chat. Yeah, like it's funny how things have changed, with AMD. Like, for the longest, they were the underdog, and their parts were, like, the CPU stuff was demonstrably slower than the Intel stuff, and it was just, like, exclusively for budget builds, or people that really needed a lot of cores for cheaper or whatever. And now it's just, like, AMD is back to just being almost, like, tyrannical to an extent. I mean, not tyrannical, but they're back to the mid 2000s or something, whenever they actually had a performance lead and they had the prices really high. Yeah. As long as I don't gotta pay like $100 for an air cooler or something, it is what it is. Because getting 8 cores and 16 threads with good IPC, I mean, that's not going to get deprecated anytime soon. Yeah, the back in those days, especially when it was just like everything was like single core CPUs, it was like they had like I don't even think it was a dual core. I might be wrong, but I think it was like an Athlon 64 part, and it was like that was with the original FX branding, and it was like literally $1,000, and it's just like, what? Like, you can just buy like a regular Athlon 64 for like less than half the price and just overclock it and get the same performance. It's like, what the hell? Just paying like $500+ for an FX sticker. Like, okay. Ooh, Suzuka. Yeah, that's one of my favorite tracks. Yeah, you can say that the yeah, definitely the $1,000 CPUs are, at least like the super expensive CPUs now are definitely, you get what you pay for. You get like a bazillion cores now. Oh shit. Wow, they're really aggressive this race. Southern NSX is right on me. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna go NVIDIA again. Just for like the NVINC, but there's just not really any compelling reason to go with RDNA 2, at least in my opinion. It looks like the rasterization performance is good, but like everything else, you know, the smart access memory is just like a marketing bullet point basically, and ray tracing's not good enough to really buy the card over any equivalent NVIDIA. And yeah, it's just kind of inferior in like every other way. Oh, I was just saying, like, there's no real compelling reason to buy like RDNA 2 stuff. Like when you compare the feature sets. Oh, I didn't see the Minecraft benches. I saw a few others like Control, and apparently did really bad in Control too. Which is a bummer because I actually want to play that game at some point. It looks really cool. But yeah, I don't know which NVIDIA card I'm going to go for eventually, but probably either a 3070 or a 3080. I'm probably going to go for whichever one has a lot of VRAM, so I don't have to worry about that being a bottleneck in the future. I think the 3070 only has like, what, 8 gigabytes? I don't know. Yeah, I guess when you think about the ray tracing performance, that's one reason why they never really talked about it until like the last possible second, when it came down to the marketing. I think they're just like banking on fanboys to really be the primary demographic. I remember they put out that I don't know if you saw it, but they put out like some ray tracing tech demo they made earlier in the year. It was like some like really badly animated like robot, shiny robot walking along some space station. And I remember like at the time people were shitting on it because like it literally looked like it was created in like 2005 or something. And it was also running at like a clearly low frame rate, even for a tech demo, which is kind of bizarre. And it was just like, oh, maybe they just deliberately ran it at a low frame rate or something because they fucked up the video encoding or some shit. But nope, that was probably pretty indicative of their actual ray tracing capabilities. Jesus. Oh, no. They're not that far behind. Shut the bed right there. One of my tires hit the sand pit and that was it. It just spun out. More lap. Alright, man. Thanks for stopping by. See you later. I'm about to end it after the race anyway. Been going for about 2 hours now. Yeah, I want to see what prize car I'm gonna get for beating this championship. This is the last race. There we go. Alright, did it. My last lap was my fastest, yay! 9 minutes. Alright, let's see what car we're gonna unlock. How much money we're gonna get. $35,000, not bad. Okay. I could have lost that race and I still would have. I could have came out like last place and I would have won the whole championship. But all right, what did we get? Oh wow. Okay. Not bad. Miata. Not a bad car to get. It's an actual Le Mans race car. Alright. I think that's a good spot. What else we got? All Japan. GT Championship. Which I might actually use the car that I just got in that thing later. Japanese 70s, 80s, 90s. These will be fun. Japanese Compact Cup. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do all the Japan stuff in the next stream. Anyway. Oh, we unlocked Fuji Speedway. I guess the regular modern day Speedway. Yeah, these menus are like this design. Like, GT7 kind of did like a modern version of this design, but this design is terrible. Look at this. Like, everything is just everywhere. Like, yeah, it looks fancy, but it's just stupid. It's like so unorganized. Anyway, thanks to everyone that came in and hung out. I'm probably gonna stream some more of this like tonight or something. So, oh yeah, all the menus like slow down anytime there's like a car that gets rendered. I don't know what's up with that. I think even if you just go to GT. Okay, it's not slowing down here, because I guess the car is not reflected, but like, any menu where the car is reflected, like, it just shits itself. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it takes a lot of draw calls or something. But anyway, definitely gonna do some more of this later tonight or whatever. Thanks everyone that came in and hung out. I hope everyone was entertained. I don't know, if it's someone that's not subscribed, go ahead and follow, get email updates or whatever when I go live. Yeah, everyone have a nice day or night, whatever. Take care, peace, thanks. Alright, I'm out.